Hi there guys, so Luis Ortiz has been out of the ring since his defeat to Deontay Wilder in the 7th round in his second attempt at the WBC World title. Now, Luis Ortiz has said that he will return in August, September, and he's ready for anyone. There's a lot of talk about Mike Tyson's return, so if he wants to go, then he'll even go against him. Now, this is what Luis Ortiz had to say in his own words. I've been told I could fight between August and September. In any case, I'll be ready. There's a lot of talk about Mike Tyson's return. If he wants to go, I'll even go against him. I just need a name and a date. So there we go. That is when Luis Ortiz could return to the ring. Now, obviously Mike Tyson is 53. Luis Ortiz, we don't know how old he is. We're reckoning around 40, maybe between 40 and 45, because he doesn't look young. No offense to him, but he doesn't look like a 30-year-old. I mean, even Frank Sanchez, who is also Cuban, is 27. 27 now, he's 40. He's 40. And I mean, they don't tell us their ages, and they don't need to, but I just don't think it's classy for Luis Ortiz to be calling out Mike Tyson. I know he didn't exactly say, Mike Tyson, bring it on, I'm going to fight you in September. So, I mean, he didn't call him out, but saying that if Mike Tyson's keen for a return, that he wants to fight him. I mean, Mike Tyson is talking about a charity event or an exhibition, maybe a fully professional fight, but he hasn't actually said that. He's only said the words charity event and exhibition. He hasn't said anything about a fully professional fight against an active fighter other than being in an exhibition. So Mike Tyson isn't talking about coming back, not to challenge for a world title or against Luis Ortiz. So Luis Ortiz needs to leave Mike Tyson alone. Because if Luis Ortiz does truly have ambitions of becoming a world champion and getting to the top of the heavyweight division against Anthony Joshua, against Tyson Fury, maybe even another fight against Deontay Wilder, maybe a Dillian Whyte fight, Andy Ruiz Jr., these big fights, then stop talking about Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is a retired legend of the sport. Biggest star in world boxing, even though he's retired, just because of this comeback talk. So Luis Ortiz needs to give it a break and fight someone who is actually active, fight someone who is in maybe the top 20. I mean, stop messing around. Don't fight a comeback fight. I mean, that's what he's going to do, isn't he? He's going to fight back against someone like Kajanu or someone like that. He's just going to have a gimme fight, and I'm sick of gimme fights. What's the point? I mean, especially after the period of isolation and all of that, and the time boxing's been away. We don't want these crap fights. We just want a big fight. So Luis Ortiz, go and get Andy Ruiz Jr., see if you can get a Dillian Whyte fight. Whoever's free, go and fight them. Michael Hunter, big fight, entertaining fight, 50-50. Go and do that. Forget about the gimme fights. And forget about Mike Tyson, who is retired for 15 years and is 53 years old and is talking about coming back in a charity event or an exhibition. Forget about that. Don't talk about that. Come back in a big fight. Go back to the top. If you want to be a top 5 heavyweight, prove it. Go and get in with an Andy Ruiz Jr., with a Michael Hunter, a big name. Someone who will genuinely give you a fight, because if he's going to come back against Kajanu or someone like that, then we know what Luis Ortiz is about. Has he fought anyone in his career other than Deontay Wilder? I mean, Bryant Jennings, but let's be real, Bryant Jennings is a solid gatekeeper, so Luis Ortiz needs to start racking up these big names if he wants to be considered one of the best in the division. I mean, top 5 heavyweights, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Dillian Whyte, Andy Ruiz Jr., Deontay Wilder. Luis Ortiz is not a part of that. If he wants to be, then he needs to fight those names in order to be considered as one of the best. Don't fight these comeback gimme fights, because after the Deontay Wilder first fight, who did he fight? Just gimme fights, and then got back in with Deontay Wilder. And I guess you could say who could blame him, because he had that Deontay Wilder fight, a WBC World Championship opportunity, had 3 gimme fights, got straight back in there with him after that as well, had another chance at the WBC World Championship. So who's going to blame him? Take an easy fight, earn a bit of money, get straight back in there with a champion when you don't even deserve it. So that is what Luis Ortiz done then. Will he do the same again? Probably, but should he? No. If he wants to be the best, then fight the best. It's not hard, it's not difficult. Just get in there with a top 5 heavyweight, prove you are at the level everyone is saying you are. Because some, but not all, are saying that Luis Ortiz is the real deal. I believe he's a good fighter, but I believe it, I don't know it. He needs to prove it in the ring. Fight a top heavyweight, and then if you win, you can be proven as the fighter you believe you are. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Luis Ortiz saying that he's ready to return in August, September. Maybe he wants to fight Mike Tyson. I mean, leave Mike Tyson alone. Come on. Anyway, guys, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Click thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks, guys.